not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
All right, we're going to try to get this shit going. I apologize for technical difficulties, and I had to restart, and in the process of doing so, we do not have our Facebook family. I'm looking at my screen, and we are streaming to YouTube, but where Facebook says, it says sending data. So we do not have our Facebook family with us yet. Hopefully they'll pop up here in a little bit as soon as it gets done sending data or whatever the hell it's doing. And I got to quit looking at that because that's on a delay. Anyway, it is Thursday. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting, and I am damn glad y'all are here. It's been a rough couple of days, baby. It's been a rough couple of days. And that's the story of everybody's life. Anyway, Jacqueline Haley was the first one to jump in. This time, no, it's flipping on me. I got a glitch. Mary Phyllis Harrison, Equality for All. The remixtress is here. Oh, you quit doing that. Greg Hughes, Bernadette Pre, thank you so much for being here. Jess is here. Lisa Ryder, Equality for All. Trudy Baxter. Let me see. Adam Hewitt. Hey, Chong, how you doing? Anyway. Stephen Scott, Karen Van Wyck is here, been with us forever. Michael K.Y. Johnson, this thing is skipping all over me. Come here, I'll just drag your butt right down there at the bottom. Gene Shanky, Dennis and Jan are here, and outstanding. Memphis Applegate just came in, wow, with a $20 donation through Super Chat. Memphis, I'm telling you, ain't nothing going right today. Nothing going right. Not even. Yeah, John didn't get to do a rant, but that doesn't mean it's not in John's head. You know, today we watched the Speckle, and there's one. You know, I was busy going up and down, didn't get to watch a whole lot of shit today. I've seen a lot of headlines and stuff. The headline that stuck in my head was a ticker down there at the bottom while they were talking about the Supreme Court and the argument about whether or not Donnie has ultimate immunity over everything he ever freaking did in his life. And the ticker down there says, the court, and I can slow my shit down here. The court, let me paraphrase in my own language. The court doesn't think he has complete immunity, but they're not sure that they can rule on this case, and they're talking about pushing it back down to the lower court again to discuss what I assume is the word intent. Well, you know, did he intend to do that? Is this a personal thing? Is this a presidential thing? Or this case has already been kicked down to the lower court. What the Supreme Court doing today, and what they appear to be doing, is to kick the can down the road. They don't want to make a decision right now. They want to push this shit, I don't know, till way past the damn election. They want to kick it back down to the lower court to figure out some other bullshit. This is the Supreme Court of the United States of America. The Supreme Court. The issue is in front of the court. The court is now giving, oh, well, what if this happens in the future? What if you're not ruling on a case in the future. You're ruling on the case that's in front of you, and for some reason this court is signaling they just as soon kick it back down and let's wait another 6 months on this shit. It's bullshit. The court, as Bernadette puts it, it's an illegitimate court. They show their bias right in front of us. What are the American people supposed to do? I keep saying that this damn question of complete immunity over anything he ever did, does, or anything is not an issue. You can go to any kindergarten damn crate. No, they're not going to get away with everything. We all know that. But the court is making a spectacle of itself by putting hypotheses out there that shit, you could go on forever with what ifs. It's a bullshit court. And I expected nothing else out of it. It's a disgrace to this country that they want to kick this back down to a low court again. That's just buying time, baby. That's all it is. They want to make sure that January 6th case doesn't get anywhere near court before election time. Well, that jackass came out of the court today with his little accordion playing, doing the same song. This is a court. This case should have never been brought. This is a bad court, and whatever the freak he could pull out of his butt. Because ignorant people, and I use the word ignorant because I don't know how else to explain. Anybody with a half a decent brain can see the man is nothing but a bumbling idiot while he comes out there and talks about Joe Biden. Are you shitting me? That's what he did today. Came out there talking about Joe Biden can't do this, can't do that. The only thing this man can do is play a freaking accordion and spit shit out of his mouth. But evidently that's enough for some good old-fashioned flag-waving fucking patriots to soak that shit up. We are not that. I consider myself a patriot. I consider myself somebody who stands up for his country. Did before, will again. I'm not falling for this bullshit that the man has to sell. I'm more interested right now in the damage that this bullshit is doing to my country, to my court. We already watched the man get in there after they withhold the Democratic president nomination up for over a fucking year. Then they stacked the court in the last few days of their fucking administration. What are the American people supposed to think about that shit? The court is impartial? I don't think so. Evidently somebody's doing something they shouldn't be doing. One of my puppies, I'm sure. Anyway, need to blow off a little steam on that because I didn't get to do a rant. That's normally where I toss that shit out. But it's a serious situation this country is facing. And we just thought it was the question between good and evil when it comes to electing a president. It goes deeper than that. This is the future of our country that we're fighting for. So I appreciate every one of you that is in this chat right now, that is watching this right now. I appreciate it because I know that tells me that you're concerned about your country. It tells me that you're interested in what's going on. I might not be the best news source. I try to, just like y'all, to keep up with every damn thing that's going on in this kangaroo world we live in nowadays. Hold on just a second. A message from the other side. Anyway, Bernadette, how are you, darling? Uh-oh, muted up. Miss Chick, are you with us?
I am, John.
How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Oh, you sound real good, as a matter of fact.
I think I got my devices back in order.
Oh, there you go.
Nothing worse than not having your shit work the way you want it to.
Really? When your shit don't work the way you want it to, you get pissed off. Then
right?
You want to beat the shit, and then it ain't going to work, so then you're out buying new shit. So you can't do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. And Bernadette, how are you, darling?
Hi, Missy Chick. I'm pissed.
I know you are. I saw your comment in Discord. The illegitimate court.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a long fucking time.
Yeah, yes, you have, darling.
How the
Today they
hell, how the
demonstrated it.
hell does Clarence Thomas sit in judgment on fucking shit that has anything to do with January 6th when his wife was a main player? How? How is that
His
possible?
wife was highly involved in it, and him not.
Absolutely.
That's still bothering me. I looked over here, and it still says Facebook, and it still says sending data. So we are not connected to our Blue Dot family in
Well,
Facebook right now. No.
if anybody over there on Facebook knows, they should be able to follow us on YouTube. Come on
Yeah,
over to YouTube.
yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Should
We've
have
been
put a
doing this
message
long
out.
enough to know.
I
Absolutely.
should have put a
If it
message out
means
on
anything,
Facebook.
John, I tried to check on your rant post on Facebook, and whenever I go to your page, it's just glitchy.
Really,
Just your page. Yeah.
just
Does
my
all sorts of
page.
weird things. It's glitchy.
Maybe we're finding out something here because something
Mm-hmm.
seems to be amiss. I just now re-hit the button on Facebook to again start it over again. It says sending data. Now down below where YouTube is, it says streaming, and we have 160 viewers. Thank y'all very much. And but Facebook is still says sending data, so I wish I could fix that, but I don't know how. So the hammer thing doesn't seem to work. But no, I got just an overall feeling of pissed offness today at the fact that this court is considering sending this decision back down to the lower court, and as I understand it, to question the intent of the actions that he's taken and whether or not that makes him immune, whether he intended to break the law or he just broke it because that's all he ever did anyway. I don't know. It's enough to piss you off, though. That we have, and there's other
It's
cases going on.
infuriating. This was so between yesterday with the Idaho abortion ban case
Right.
and this bullshit that went on today. Um, y'all, I'm just gonna put this out there this way. This next election is up to we the people. We have got to stop this fucker. We have got to send 60 people to the White House so we could codify things in this land that needs to be fixed. Okay? We just simply have to do that. And Benita is not here tonight. Her hair is on fire. I am trying to douse this woman with as much of any liquid I can possibly find that's not flammable because she is fit to be tied. And she is expecting us as blue dots to get up off of our asses and go out and do something. We have got to get a move on it, y'all, and get people elected in this country. Somebody asked me today because I put a um, uh, two for blue up for Sean Harris. He's in the 14th district of Georgia, running against Marjorie Taylor Sporkfoot, Miss Sporkfoot. And he said, "In this a strictly red district?" Yes, it is. All the more reason why we need to support him because she should not run unopposed in her strictly red district. Got to get people elected in this country.
Yeah.
So we could do something, so we could change shit. Like that court.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm sorry. I had my tech guy in here trying to figure out why we can't get YouTube connected, and it's just not going to be possible because I have to disconnect, and I'm not going to do that again. We already started the show twice, so we will try to get that fixed for the next broadcast. Something up with my
YouTube should
my
be over
Facebook.
here. I mean, Facebook should be over here on YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
Okay? Come on over.
That's
Let's get
it.
our
That's
numbers
it.
up.
I should have. Darn, I don't know if I'm going to lose anything when I do this. And I go to my Facebook page, and maybe I can share. Oh shit, that's not how you do it. I don't know what the hell I'm
So
doing. See, it's
I'm just
technical. It's all
asking you.
that shit.
I'm going to ask the same question that Benita would ask if she was here. What two are you going to do today? What two are you going to do? I'm all for sending John Roberts postcards that tells him his court is illegitimate.
That's a damn good idea. Start a write-in
Absolutely.
campaign to the Supreme Court of the United
Absolutely.
States and start asking why is it that they have to go down to a lower court to make a decision that they know damn good and well is going to
They
come
wanted
back
their
to them.
fingers in this pie. They wanted their fingers in this pie. They could have did this shit back when Smith asked for it back in December. They didn't have to wait too long till today to be undecided and leaning towards giving this asshole who fomented an insurrection, y'all, the possibility of immunity or even the possibility of not being tried for the crime that he committed. Look, all of
He
his
can't be
crew
tried. He
just
can't be tried because they can't get at the courtroom.
all of his crew just got indicted in Arizona yesterday. What the fuck? He's sitting in court today. He's in the Supreme Court today. And
That's
his
what's-
little flunky ass buddies are still getting indicted all over this country.
You know, the fact that he has not recused himself, Clarence Thomas, tells you exactly what kind of person he is, especially after it's been in the news about his wife, especially after it's been in the news of him accepting extravagant gifts from certain people in this country. He's called he's called his integrity into question. And there is, in my book,
has no
there's
integrity.
He does not. And if he
he's
does not, if a single
unindicted
judge is corrupted on
co-conspirator.
that court, the whole court is corrupted.
He's unindicted co-conspirator in Arizona now.
Hey, yeah, did you hear about that shit? They got a new case down in Arizona now. Another case about fake electors down there.
Fake
Donnie
election
Boy is
scheme.
unindicted co-conspirator number one, and then the usual suspects of Mark Meadows,
all
Rudy
of his
Giuliani,
crew.
et al., the other crooks that are all lined up. Same way up in
All
Michigan.
of his personal attorneys that fucking every last single one of them has gotten their law license revoked.
The only attorneys with him right
they
now are those
should.
that are trying to make a name for themselves or already have it and think they can play this stuff off.
Hey,
You know,
Alina Habba went on her one of her little
Habba.
right-wing talk shows
Oh, did
and
she?
sat up there and said today, or maybe it was yesterday, that she didn't think he was going to win this case in New York. Bravo, you finally get it, huh?
Yeah, took a
But
while.
you're out there rooting against him on TV. Oh,
a
I wonder
problem.
how that's gonna
How's
go.
that going to play out?
Yeah, but I think there's an alternative to that. I think
What is
the
that,
reason why
Sisyphus?
she
And
did-
welcome to the show, darling.
Hi. I think the reason why she did that is to get the base riled up for when he actually is convicted, so she can come back and say, "See, I told you."
Look,
We need
if I
to
was
fight.
Blanche, I'd be sticking my foot halfway up her ass for her
I
going on
agree,
TV and saying some shit like that.
but I think
Because
it's all meant.
he ain't winning in this court case so far.
No.
Of course, he hasn't had his chance yet, but he ain't made friends with this judge. That's for damn sure.
No.
No,
he's
absolutely not. But my feeling is I think that she is gearing his base up, that they've already made up their minds up, and now we know, and let's get up and fight.
That's the only choice we have is to get up and fight.
Well,
The
not
only-
us, then his base, because she's saying, it's already decided that he has lost. She's just prepping him.
I'm losing my train of thought here.
You know, he has lost.
I
You
have
know,
reasons to.
if she's going to get up there and say that on TV, and you know, the jury is not sequestered. Yes, they're not supposed to watch news and read the news
Yeah, they're
and
not
see the
supposed
news
to.
and all the rest of that. But they're not sequestered. They go home every night.
Hmm.
So this is a Marjorie, like someone trying to rile up their base, right?
This
I think
is one of his attorneys.
Yeah.
One of his attorneys, Alina Habba. Habada, habada,
Habada, habada,
habada.
habada, ha. Welcome to the room there, the other blue dot. Appreciate you coming in.
There we go. Haba. So I think
Habada,
what
habada. Let me
I
get
think
this
that's
out of my
essentially
mouth because until I do this, it's sitting up in my head just rambling around. I got a donation came
What is
in
it?
on PayPal that came in from who else but Shaking Me Bones came in with a $500 donation and said, I am as pissed off as you are. Scotus is a total fucking joke. Keep spreading the truth in love. Sandy, thank you very much. Shaking Me Bones, I appreciate every donation come in here, but I want you to know, darling, you've made a positive impact on my family life here in the last week,
Hey.
since you came on the scene. And I want to thank you for that because anyway, before I get off.
I think.
Go ahead.
I personally think that what really pisses me off with SCOTUS here is that I think they know that the whole is a president immune from his actions thing it's probably not going to fly. So
No.
what they're trying to do is they could have done this months ago. Like
Yes.
back in February, they made a
Indeed.
ruling
Indeed.
that they were going to
the second
handle
time it's
this
been in front of the court.
in late April.
Evidently, the court doesn't know what to do with it.
And they could have just said, no, this is not a good argument. This sounds tyrannical, and let the case proceed. But the fact that they're taking this and entertaining it, and from what I saw today, it seemed a lot like they were avoiding the actual point that this
That's
was a
exactly what
defeated
they're doing.
president.
They don't want to rule on this.
The whole
This is a-
intention is to give him the delay.
A
That's
defeated
it.
president.
There you go.
Exactly it.
That's the
There it
whole
is.
intention on this shit.
That's what the court demonstrated today, was their willingness to just kick it down the road a little bit longer so it's not going to be there. The January 6th trial will not proceed until this case is resolved. And now it's trying to impact other cases.
We've got to make sure we get you the polls in numbers that is astronomical, that they can't refuse.
That they can't
and
deny.
like anything,
And numbers too big
absolutely
to
clear
deny. We all remember that song.
We don't want his ass ever.
well,
And that has to be.
The other thing that needs to go on is, like Benita keeps saying, sign those petitions to get term limits for the
Yes.
Supreme
Indeed.
Court.
Yes,
Sign them,
absolutely.
sign them.
There are moves we can make to obviously make sure the
Well,
Supreme Court is
it
less
doesn't-
corrupt in the future, in the present.
Well,
But I
how
don't
do you-
think these happen. I don't think
how
these
do- how do
happen
we
without
make this
a-
happen?
I don't think these happen without making sure that we elect Democrats to Congress. Because if we
Well,
want
that
reforms, we want
and a
accountability for our
Democratic president, because without a
SCOTUS.
Democratic president, we're not getting
Both
anybody.
president
on
and
the
a Congress.
Oh, man. All right.
No, and the president needs to have some type of accountability for that court. There is no oversight for that court, and that's bullshit.
Nothing.
That's the basis of our legal system, though, is that we used to have faith in a court that's what its purpose was, to determine the highest laws of the land, that we could trust them
Right.
to do the right thing. But now
We have a
Not
political
you go
court.
look at the polls. How
We
many
have-
people have confidence in this Supreme Court?
We have a
none.
political
it's bad.
court since
None.
Trump touched it.
None.
No, very little support for the Supreme Court. But why? Look what they've been doing ever since Donnie walked in this room, started kicking the shit all over the place, and they're not done. And what
No,
is the
they're
answer
not.
to that? What is the only answer that I can think of? And it's because of this just kiss my ass attitude. Expand the court. They want to play games. Let's play games. Expand the fucking court. But
Well,
Biden's
in
not
case
going to
you
do
didn't
that.
know, John, was it yesterday or may have been the day before, but I do believe it was yesterday. The Supreme Court, aside from hearing the abortion case from Idaho, they also had a case out of Texas that was about voter suppression.
Oh,
And
yeah.
guess who
Oh,
they
pray
sided
tell.
with?
Oh no.
Pray
They
tell.
sided with Texas to allow
Yes.
voter suppression. Nobody in Texas
Oh.
over the age of 60, 65 and over can
65 and
have
over.
65 and over
Mail.
can have a mail-in ballot. Anybody
Yeah.
younger than that?
Get your
No.
ass in
Voters
line.
need that.
Get
They
your ass
need
in line.
mail-in ballots. Otherwise, how
Well,
can
Because
Because
mail-in ballots
Democrats
only work
overwhelmingly use
is
mail-in ballots.
yes, yes,
That's
right,
why.
you realize
That's
how
why.
hard it is to get one of those here in Texas?
yeah.
Yeah, how many hoops you want to jump through?
Well,
It's the
Texas
same
just made
thing
it
down here
harder.
as you go look on the damn Google.
Went through a million
Does
hoops.
Texas have medical marijuana? Yes,
So
it does.
you
No,
can
they
say
only have.
you can say
I think
Let
they
me
might
get
have.
these hoops out, baby.
you can say
well,
that this
didn't they
That's the way
also?
Texas plays the game.
But didn't they also say that even if you're 65 and over, you had to have a medical reason why to have a
yes,
mail-in ballot? So they've even put constraints
because
around being
this
65.
Oh, you
Supreme
say you're
Court
crippled up.
is
Prove it. Prove
Right.
it. Give me a doctor's note. Jump through this hoop. Jump through that hoop. That's the game. That's what the game is for the Republicans
I think-
in every level. I don't care what situation you're talking about because it goes right to Congress. What has Congress done this last 2 years? Farted around with every kind of investigation there is. Hunter Biden,
Well, the
Mayorkas,
House
all
is-
this other
They've
bullshit.
done nothing.
They've done
I've stopped paying
nothing.
attention to the House in recent
They're
days
damn
because
good at drama, is what
they
they're
love
good at.
political stunts, and that's kind of what their game is. But I want to talk about what the court really dissected today, because there was a lot of this talk about, can the president do a coup or something?
Yes, that was
And then,
brought
like,
up.
can the president
Well,
murder a
it
political
depends on
rival?
his
All that
intent.
stuff from the
Was
lower
it
court.
was his intent to save the country and hold up an eagle or some shit? You know.
And he's not doing his job here. And I think what the court avoided is that what the president was not doing his job. His entire reason why he was indicted for these criminal conspiracy is that he used his supporters to stage an attack on our nation's capital. That
Isn't it
is
frustrating?
not within the president's job.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. But
And I
now
feel
the
like
court
the
has
Supreme
determined
Court
what was his
avoided
intent
that.
when he was doing that. He knew he's in private time, but it was his intent. It's back and forth with bullshit. Let me see the part that I heard today. I'm trying to remember because
And
my
I feel
day
like the
was busy.
Supreme Court avoided that specific horrifying insurrection for all these other weird scenarios of, oh, is he doing
What
this
if?
to save the
Yeah,
country?
they played the what if game quite a bit today.
They did not. I don't think they recognized the full scale horrifiedness that was January 6th.
Oh no, I think that they
Pure-
know.
No, they fully understand.
They just
they
don't want to
fully
do anything to.
understand.
Yeah.
They fully
They fully
understand,
understand.
and by them
Yeah.
not doing something they think is the best thing that
Their
they
refusal to
can
do something is their
for
answer.
him.
That's
That
right.
is their
Exactly.
answer.
Turn the can around.
And they are doing everything
And I-
to bid for Trump. That's their whole
Yeah, I don't
plan.
think they understand
everything.
the magnitude of how horrifying it was.
I can't help but think to myself every time a situation like this arises when somebody is doing something that obviously makes them look like a jackass. A lot of people come to mind. Why would you do that
Yeah.
for this man? And the only answer that I have is he spent 4 years as president with people on his side in every level of government you can think of, okay? And we saw that play out leading up to January 6th. I don't care if you're talking about law enforcement, military, if you're talking about the judicial, the legislative branch, he has people everywhere. Now, how much dirt do you think a president could dig up on your ass if he wanted to? If he really wanted to know what kind of toilet paper you use, he'd know. And I just can't help but think to myself that I don't know what kind of dirt that he has on people. People like you, it comes to mind so easily. Lindsey
Lindsey?
Graham. Who?
Samuel Alito, he's the
Yeah,
chief justice.
yeah, Alito or which
Thomas.
one? Kavanaugh today. And his
Kavanaugh.
question
Oh,
today,
God.
what was it? I'm trying to remember. I wanted to slap him. I just wanted to
Was it
shut
something
the
about
hell
SEAL
up.
Team 6?
Huh?
Was it something about SEAL Team 6?
No, I don't think it was that. It was something else that he was alluding to that you don't know. I think it goes to I can't remember what he said, and I apologize for that. It led to the question of, well, now how did you know he intended that outcome? You know, the message is sent. It's the receiver of the message. It's sort of like the way Donnie always spoke to Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen described Donnie as just like in the mobster movies. We talk in code.
Yes, sir.
You just kind of understand what I want
Speaking
without
in
me
code.
having to tell you what I
Exactly.
want. Exactly. And boy, howdy shit.
Well,
It's a
and there,
Go ahead.
his lawyers do the same thing that he did on everything else. And he keeps going back to between the Fitzgerald and the Blasting game, he keeps going back to, well, you have to be convicted and impeached, both of
And
them.
impeached.
And he said that over and over and over, even though the courts have said no, it's not an and. He is still going with that. It has to be impeached
It's an
and
or.
convicted.
And.
It's an
But
or.
that's what
Yeah, it is an or, but he's
That's not-
arguing it's and. It has to be and.
Yeah.
It
I
has
can't
to, they have to be
either.
impeached in the House
And
and
A lot of
convicted
arguments over conjunction.
in the Senate before they can proceed with any kind of action outside in the civil society.
right.
Let me get a
I
couple
watched
things out.
times when he
Keith
said
Thompson
that.
came in with a $2 donation and said $2 to the BDF and $5 to Colin Allred. Thank you, Keith, on both counts, brother. On both counts. I love it. And Daniel Hackelman came in with a $2 donation and said 6 on the court. Love that turd. Indeed, baby. I'm pissed. I don't know any other way out of this except to expand the court. You think Clarence Thomas is going to leave? No, he ain't leaving. He's got him a new RV or some shit.
only
He's going to
one
roll down the
problem,
road
John.
on some new cruise or
What
crap.
is it?
There's only
Congress?
one problem.
What? We stand in the way.
Biden
Biden wanted to
said
extend
he's
court.
not going to expand the court.
Yeah, I know it. I'm disappointed in that.
And that's what's so frustrating.
I'm assuming he
this
knows
is one
more
thing
than
he
me.
should do.
You know, it's
I think he said that he didn't want to politicize it too much.
It's
Well, I
already
think it's
been
too late for
politicized by
that.
What's there?
Well,
I think
Trump
it's too
already
late
did
for that shit.
I think it's a sort of
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't
institutionalist
see
self
something.
that keeps the idea that the Supreme Court can still be neutral.
Well,
He's
And I
living
guess
in a
it-
I think
democracy.
you know what I think the answer, if you can't expand the court, but again, we're talking about things that are set in stone. The only answer that I see is really is term limits on the court. No,
Term
you get a
limits, too.
lifetime appointment to the court, and you're set in stone, buddy.
I
Like
think the
Clarence
ultimate
Thomas
thing that-
has shown us, it doesn't matter what kind of appearance you can grift your ass off, and he does evidently every kind of vacation you can think of.
Alito does too. And
Yeah.
so does John Roberts and his wife. And don't you think every last single one of them up there does?
Every one of them, I would
Because
imagine.
they're in position to do, just like everybody who's elected to Congress all of a sudden becomes millionaires.
I think
Anybody?
the ultimate thing the court needs is it needs over.
Oh no, John.
It's me.
John, I'm live on the air. You want to? I'm going to try to bring you in.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Sorry.
Let me see if I can do it right here.
That's probably a conflict of interest. Said billionaires
Oh, shit.
probably helped overdo Roe v. Wade, like Leonard Beale in the Federalist Society, Harlan Crow. Think of those names.
Who gave the billionaires the right to donate as much money as they fucking wanted to? John
would be the
Roberts.
Republicans.
John,
It would be John Roberts with Citizens United.
hey, can I
And
take
when
a pause
someone
here
on the
for just a
court
second?
takes that money,
family business.
When, so,
All right.
when someone in the court,
Bernadette, can I ask?
Hold on for a second. Go ahead, John.
Bernadette, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is there anything you can do to help? Because I just got a call from John Lawrence. He's trying to get into the show. He called me on Discord. So I told him I'm live on the air. I don't know what I can do to help get him in here, but I will ask. So I'm asking.
Is he a Blue Dot? Is he a member of the Blue Room?
I thought so. And for
I've
those
searched
listening,
for him and I can't find him on Discord.
can't find him. Oh man, I'm pretty sure John's listening. Oh wait a minute, I got a message here. Oh, I hope am I still connected to y'all?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because I just changed my view here. He just sent me a message on Discord. He started a call. I said, join the call. And yeah.
John, do you know
Yes,
how to
dear.
send an invite through messages?
Oh, there you go, asking me technical questions. Just trying to demonstrate my inability.
Click.
Okay. Give me a quick, I'm looking at his page.
We cannot send invites to the Blue Dot Live.
Okay.
Only
So
you
I
can.
am looking at his page. I could call him, but I can't hit that button because I'm on the air right now.
But can you scroll down and see if there's an invite button? Invite to servers?
oh boy.
I'm sorry, I can't think and read at the same time.
Okay.
Wait a minute, right? You can enter. No. That's not what I want. Download this. Hit that button. Hit this button. Oh,
Uh-oh.
John. Let me see if I can hit that button. And y'all are still with me. So I'm going to see if John joins this call.
Well, I'm here.
Are you here, John?
I am still here, yeah.
And Bernadette, can y'all hear John? I am disconnected from the room. I'm trying to see how we can invite you into the room. We're all on the live show trying to discuss how to get you in.
Yeah. No, that's told people. I don't want to disrupt anything. I just don't know what it says. Invalid invite is what it's saying.
I see that you sent an invalid invite. Try sending a new. Let me see if Blue Dot in Texas.
But I thought we had already connected before. I mean,
We are. That's how come we can't figure this out.
Yeah.
Let me see. No servers in common. That's what it says. I can't get you to the Blue Dot server. Hey, John, let me get back on the air. I'm going to work on this. Keep looking on Discord because you
I'll
might.
work on, John. I'll work on it on my side. You just get back to your business with everybody, and I'll just read some more. And your next meeting is when? Tuesday or Sunday?
Yeah, today's Thursday, Sunday. But keep watching your thing because I'm going to send you an invite if I can. And then all you have to do is follow that link.
All right, I'll hang for a while.
All right. Bye. Oh, no.
On live.
Yeah.
We're not on live, okay?
Oh, now he's down in the audience. Oh,
What did I do?
we don't know, John. We just don't know.
You had a conversation with John Lawrence on the air.
I did? So y'all could
Yes,
hear
you
me
did.
talking to John?
No,
Yes,
we
we
couldn't. Not here in
YouTube
Discord.
could. YouTube could.
YouTube
Discord
could.
not. Yes.
Boy, howdy. I did not,
someone
because
who
all of a
could-
sudden I lost y'all. I'm talking to John, and we're hunting for that invite button that has evidently mysteriously disappeared from my shit.
It's there. You
I
just-
know. It's there somewhere. I just can't find it, and I couldn't just leave the stage and just leave this thing hanging. So I told him to keep his eye out. If I can figure it out while we're on the air, we'll get him in here. If not, the next show will be Sunday, and we're going to try to work. It's important to me that we get John in here because every time y'all this show starts, that's John's voice that you hear.
If
Huh?
Travis is listening, Travis could figure out a way to send him an invite, because we co-hosts don't have that capability,
And he's not in the blue room, so we
and he's
can't
not in
send
the
him
blue room. So, yeah,
any
exactly.
messages either.
Yeah, I'm lost. We'll figure this out whenever we can. I want to get John in here. John has a fantastic voice. I love to hear not only his songs but his opinions, and I want him in here, and so we need to work on that. But we'll get it done. In the meantime, I want to thank Thomas O'Neill, who came in with a $5 donation and said, "How about sharing some of that donkey love?" Oh, brother. I got lots of it. I got it walking around on 4 legs out there. And Tony D came in with $2 and said, "Did you talk about Texas yet? I am late." We did a little bit about Texas, buddy, but there's plenty more to talk about in Texas. Abbott is about to piss me off. Just, I dug up my
You mean
Vote
again?
Abbott Out shirt. I'm
Always.
going to start sporting that everywhere I go because I'm pissed off at him. Yeah, it's... Yeah. There is so much shit that will piss you off on a daily basis. If you're so inclined to do so, you will find shit to piss you off. And when you're mad at the world, it's easy to do. Well, that's what I do. So y'all don't have to. That's my thing in life.
Well, John, can we zoom out for a minute?
What's up?
Well, we can talk about judges in general. I did a little poking around today because I wanted to find out who was on my list of people to vote for come August, our regular
Right.
primaries in August. And there's a lot of judges up in Michigan for voting. So there are 235 different positions across the state of Michigan in judgeships. There's 301 people running for those judgeships, and only about 76 of those aren't incumbents, right? Most of these are 6-year terms. So it's district judge of district court, district judge of probate court, probate judge, and I think that's more of a county position. And then there's the circuit judge of circuit court. Those are like the 4 judgeships that are across 86 counties and whatever, but it's just crazy. But you multiply that by the rest of the country.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
the big thing I found out was with incumbents. Once they get in, they just keep getting voted back in because people go, "Oh, that guy was there before.
Oh, yeah.
I guess everything's okay. I'll pick him again."
That's where a lot of people are. It's very difficult to beat an incumbent because the incumbent has an advantage. He's got name recognition. He's already spent his first term building friends with business communities and making a favor here, a favor there. As long as
Well,
you
even
keep,
if he hasn't done that, it's just name recognition, like you said.
Yeah,
Oh, I've
name
seen that
recognition.
name before. I
Sure.
guess I'll just vote for that name.
because right now, can you name the presidential candidates right now?
All of them? Like the ones that aren't going to be on the ballot, or are they?
Even the ones that got a shot, but they're still running. We got Joe Biden, right? Donald Trump.
Yep,
We got him.
yep. Donald Trump,
we
Nikki
got-
Haley.
Well, no, Nikki Haley's not there. We got
Oh,
Chase.
but she's
We got
getting
Chase
votes.
Oliver.
So that's what I was asking you, how many we had to.
We have.
Nikki is still pulling votes, though.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
As a matter of
she
fact,
is.
she
Good
just
for her.
pulled a whole lot. In that's not the story. I had the story up here somewhere. There it is. She pulled 157,000 votes in Pennsylvania's primary.
Pennsylvania. Mhm.
156,000 people, knowing that Nikki Haley is not in the race, not
Tell
on
me
the
that
ticket,
protest
not on the
vote.
ballot.
Tell me that
They
it's
went in and voted
protest.
for her anyway. That's a statement. That's
Yeah.
a
Yes,
it
statement to the Republican Party. I hope the hell they're listening.
Yes,
You
it
think
is.
they are? I don't think so.
No.
No.
Laura Trump's in charge of the RNC. They're not thinking that.
Well, Lord Trump seems to believe there's 81 states in our
was
union,
just
so,
just
Jesus Christ, what
say
the hell
that.
is wrong with this
81
woman?
It doesn't take intelligence. It takes pom poms, and she's got them for. Anyway, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are running for president right now. Now, we should all know
Isn't
their
Kennedy
names.
one of them?
Yes,
Kennedy
Robert
is
Kennedy.
one.
Huh?
Yes.
Oops.
Yes. Anybody want it? There's another one in there y'all should recognize. See, he's a fantastic
Cornel
speaker.
West.
There you go. I love the man.
Ah,
Smart man. Wish he wasn't out in the race, but he's a smart man.
Wish he was running for Senate.
Yeah, I could take him into the Senate. He could take. He's very intelligent. I love the way
Yes,
he
it would
presents
make
the
a great
issues,
difference in
and
the
it's very
Senate.
difficult to argue against that man. The other ones are, of course, Jill Stein. Y'all miss
Yes,
Jill Stein.
she's still out there.
running. Ryan Binkley. Ryan Binkley. You ever heard of him?
No.
Running for
No.
president. Chase Oliver?
Nope.
Me
Nope.
neither. Never heard of him. The only reason I know is because I told y'all the other day I use ActiVote. It's a little app that you can get on your iPad or some shit like that, and you answer the little questions at the beginning, and it basically narrows it down to where you live. So where you live determines who represents you. And right now in front of me, running for president, I have the choices here for Senate are Colin Allred, Ricardo Turoso Bonilla, Ted Brown, and Ted Cruz. Well, right now, Ted Cruz is still ahead. So we still have to work on that. And on that note, I can't do that because I moved my iPad. Anyway, it gives me a list of everything all the way down to dog catcher that's coming up on my election on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. That is how I get a lot of my information. Let me go back and see if I can control this show again. Yeah, I know I'm not connected. Are you shitting me?
What was
Hit the
that app
button,
called?
John. I was going here so I could do this because he's still not ahead. So you want to do John a favor and you want to do 2 for blue for Democrat? Do 2 for him. Do 2 for him because I need him. We need to kick Ted Cruz's ass out the door. Goodbye, adios, amigo. See you later. And so yeah, if you got 2, that's what I was saying. Yeah, the app I use is ActiVote, and depending on where you live, it'll tell you every election, everybody running in that election, whatever seat, all the way down to your local election, and all the way up. It'll also tell you
He
what
would
bills
make a
are on the
great
floor.
senator for Texas.
He would make a
He's a
great
good man.
senator for Texas. There are, we have to make,
Help turn Texas blue.
yes.
Or at least
in
purple.
Arizona, Jonathan Nez. We need to get him elected. You
Thank
see
you,
what's
Silly
going on in
Bebo.
Arizona.
She says she donates to Colin monthly. She gets stars
Who
from
does?
Benita, I am sure. Silly
Who?
Bebo.
Bebo?
Could do.
Silly
Hey.
Bebo.
Thank you very much. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. No, I hit that button again. John's notorious with buttons. What I meant to do was hit this button. Thank you for that donation. Because I want Ted Cruz gone. He's an embarrassment to my state. Anyway, let me catch up real quick. Daniel Hackelman came back in with a $2 donation and said, how can the dumb polls be tied with Biden and Trump? I don't know. Them polls shouldn't even have Trump on the... He should be a thin blue... Anyway, shouldn't be shit on that damn poll, but there are ignorant people that are going to still hang with him. Gregory Brown came in with a $20 donation and said, best Supreme Court money can buy. Did you notice how loud that one was? Thank you, Gregory. And Tony D came in with $2 and said, Marianne Williamson. She's running, isn't she?
Yes.
She's not on my
Still.
list. She was not on my list. Well, piss
Yes,
and
she's
amp.
still out there.
Not got a chance. Not got a chance. The choice is Donald Trump or Joe Biden. That's the only
Gina
choice
from
this
New
country
York,
faces.
Gina NY just donated
I see that.
$25
I
to
see that.
Colin Allred. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you,
That's
Gina.
Exactly what we
Thank you,
Oh.
Gina. That's personal. Any
And
donations to
Marcy
Colin
said
Allred, I take
donated
as
to
personal
Jonathan.
donations, baby. It is.
Mari Felix says she donates to Jonathan Nez monthly. You guys are pulling in the
Outstanding.
stars from Benita.
If
Michael
Benita was here, she'd be
K.
tossing them out like...
Donate to Kuntz for governor in his state, and Adam Frisch. Yes.
Adam. I
Yes.
got Adam. Wait, there he is.
Yes.
Right there. Yes. Taking Bobart's place out there in Arizona. Colorado.
We need to donate to Sherrod Brown's campaign and John Tester in Montana. Those two gentlemen need to stay in the Senate. Jackie Rosen as well from Nevada.
We can't mess around because
We
the
cannot.
line is that
And we
thin.
cannot lose these seats.
No,
either.
we have a 2-seat margin in the Senate. That's easy to lose. And we have they have a 2-seat majority now, the Republicans in the House. We're talking about a thin line on our government. This is not good, especially with the things that this country is facing every day. I don't understand how we can have a split like that. Right now, we need a Democrat in the White House in the name of Joe Biden. We need a Democrat Senate, and we need a Democrat House to get anything done. If we don't get all three of those, you can bet your ass if the Republicans hold the House, guess what? You think we're going to get much done? No. It's going to be another 4 years of dog and pony shows. And that's what we can't afford to do as a country, as a nation, as a people. You know, it took 6 months to get aid for Ukraine. Ukraine under attack from Russia, our mortal enemy. All our lives, all of a sudden, the Republicans are going, well, I don't know, they don't look so bad to me. They got good vodka. What the hell? That's exactly what I see. How many Republicans are all hell-bent on being on Putin's side? I guess he was right the other. Who was it just reminded us? Tucker Carlson? Oh, Mitch McConnell called him out for the way the Republicans, their own damn leader, called him out for the bullshit that they listened to. Tucker Carlson, he's over there shopping in a fantastic grocery store over in Moscow. In Moscow, the only one in Moscow. Go outside of Moscow, drink your vodka and shut up. You know, it's the bullshit that the right sells. But the problem is the buyers are easy marks. They want that product. They want that dirt, that hatred. I didn't used to have hatred. Oh Lord, I live with it every fucking day now. I had disagreements with my neighbors. I didn't have warfare with them. What this man has done to this country goes beyond what normal politics in any normal situation.
He's ripped not only the country but the families apart.
Indeed. It has mine, big time.
Has mine.
See how you fare if you open your mouth. The question is, are you going to back down when they come after you? And I don't. Because I'm proud of every freaking word I've said for the last 7.5, 8 years.
Well, you and me both, and that's why I'm
That's it, baby.
no longer in the family.
You know, I'm there in name. In name. It's been, that hurts. You don't think that hadn't hurt my family? We haven't been to a Thanksgiving in 7 years with this family. Hell, we did it. We've been married 48 years. I went to every one of them until he came. So, yeah.
Disgusting.
It affects us to a deep degree, and it shouldn't. And it never did before. But
No,
things
it
aren't. He's never. This man is not America. He's not. You know, the man is standing up there saying that without total immunity, a president cannot do his job. Well, the 44 guys before him, they seem to do it. The guy after him is doing it. Number 46 is doing it. Only 45 is the one that is arguing that he has to have, a president has to have, anyway, it's a ridiculous argument coming out of anybody's mouth.
John, you got a couple of super chats coming in.
Do I? With your
Yes,
crystal ball?
You've got a couple of people out in the audience, the other and Ardessa with hands up too.
Oh, I thought the other was up here.
He was, and then for some reason he
I
disappeared.
think he fell out.
What happened? I see Ardessa. Oh, I see. I'm on it. Vaughn has been invited. His hand is green. He can come in anytime he wants.
I clicked an accidental button, so.
Who did?
I accidentally clicked the down button. That
Ah,
kicked me
good.
out.
See, it's your fault, not mine. See? I'll send you that $20 later for saying that. Anyway. Ardessa, are you with us, dear? Oh, look, your crystal ball just came true. Look at there.
Yep.
Joseph Martinez came in with a $5 donation and said, support democracy and vote Democrat. Truer words can't be spoken. Daniel Hackelman came back in with $10. Are you shitting me? And said, it's got to be a blowout president, House, Senate. That's what it has to be. We need all three to get anything done. Anything less than that, and you know what kind of... Can you imagine if they take the Senate? We could have the House, and it wouldn't make two shits. You put Mitch McConnell back in charge of the Senate.
Wait, isn't Mitch McConnell stepping down as like a...
I think so.
As the Senate minority leader?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yes,
So
yes.
if that he would be... So knowing Republicans, he would be replaced by... I don't...
Oh, I know his name. I can't think right now because I have to call this out because I'm so impressed sometimes because Jeanette Dahl came in with a 20 Danish krone donation and said, do you know the website Blue Vote Guide? Thank you, Jeanette. You know, I can't say I do. Blue Vote Guide. Anybody know that website?
Sounds familiar.
Blue Vote Guide. Vote Blue Guide is, you know.
There's a couple different ones out there. I know there's one that will prioritize who needs the money most right now, kind of thing and stuff.
And her searches are probably more honed into Denmark than they are here. You know, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's another one of those technical things. Stay away from that. Huh?
BlueVoterGuide.com.
BlueVoterGuide.com.
I haven't checked it out, but it's BlueVoterGuide.com. If anyone wants to check it out, I did not check it out.
I have not, but I will after the show.
It's an organization. It says vote fast, smart, and blue. Blue Voter Guide helps you make quick, informed, pro-democracy choices of candidates and propositions by showing what's on your ballot, with endorsements from trusted, forward-looking organizations.
Excellent.
Okay. It says enter your zip code and build your guide. Review, save, print, and share.
Pardon me, I had to zone out there for a minute. Boy, howdy shit. And those will be the words coming out of my mouth after the show. When I go in there and Mama says, well, how'd the show go? And probably my first words would normally be, boy, howdy shit. I want to thank Jake Sellers, who came in with a $25 donation and said, former presidents have no immunity, only sitting Joe Biden. Hey, there's a novel idea. Former presidents don't have immunity from shit. Doesn't matter. They argue, well, he did it while he was president.
You know what?
Did he?
Out of 245 years. 245 years, never once has a president out of office after his term needed fucking immunity.
Nobody needed immunity.
Correct.
Because
even
why,
Dick
John?
Nixon
you know
knew.
Why, John?
Huh?
You know why? Because they didn't commit crimes.
They didn't. Yeah,
That's exactly it.
Nixon did, but if not for Ford stepping in and pardoning him, Nixon may have been prosecuted for crimes because it was a conspiracy.
He should have been prosecuted.
Yes, he should have been prosecuted by the law, but he got a pardon.
Now.
Guess what Donnie didn't get? I wish I
And
had
you know what
Jeopardy
else?
music when I ask
You
a
know
question
what
like
else
that.
they
What?
discussed today? They discussed him pardoning himself. Is that possible? Get the fuck
If he
out
was
of
a
here.
sitting president, if he was a sitting president when you're former president, guess what? You can't pardon anybody. Hey, let me finish my bell ringing here. Did I hit the bell for Jake? I did. I got another one to call out. Shaking Me Bones came back in with another $500 donation and said, I think I'm foaming at the mouth. Darling, again, you know, that'll
Don't
be the
hurt
words I
yourself,
say to
okay?
my wife. How'd it go? What, boy, how'd it shit? Because, you know, for a long time we've been struggling with a lot of shit. And here lately, especially since Bernadette pointed out the process of donating to this show and how that works, that PayPal would be a better way to do that. And I agree with Jeanette Miller. Shaking, you are a blessing to this family, and I want you to know that. You
Very much so.
help fill that hole that I was digging for myself. I'm still continuing to dig, but now I'm not as deep as I used to be. Anyway, you have a kind heart. Here's my I hope I implore you to donate.
Just mushy shit. Just say the
Y'all
mushy
mushy
shit,
shit.
John.
Yeah, that's how we
Go
call it
ahead,
around here. It's a
watch
bunch of
out.
mushy shit, and you get a whole lot of it. But you
She's
know,
very,
I know
very
you.
generous, and we
She
do
is a very
appreciate
generous.
her.
Yes,
Yes,
and I want you to. I hope you're putting that to use in
but you
other
calm down,
places, and I know
girlfriend.
she
Okay,
was.
calm down.
She's blown us
You
away.
got
She
him
really has.
stuttering right
She,
now.
she's
Okay.
she's she's done amazing things, and I'm
Yes,
just
yes. Mm,
I'm so thankful for it. I
thank you.
just want her to know that. But you know, I know. Yeah, see, she's getting a trophy out there. See, what we're trying to tell you, Sandy, is mushy shit. Okay. Anybody want to
Lots of
translate that?
mushy shit.
Lots of mushy shit, and thank you very much for that. And Tony D came in with a $2 donation and said, "Pops, can we see your tattoos?" Tony,
And
why would you
Tony,
want?
them
Hey,
$2
baby,
mean just as much.
that's right, baby.
Absolutely.
They
Thank
don't
you
look as
very
good
much.
as they used to, Tony. They used to be a lot bigger. As a matter of fact, this, I don't know if you can see it, this eagle, I'm sorry, my hawk, I always call it eagle, but it's not. It's a hawk, a red-tailed hawk, and it goes from, let me see, my elbow's right here, so from right here, and it goes up over my shoulder, and the beak is right here. The claw, baby, is right here on the what used to be my bicep. That bird's lost a lot of weight, you know. I'm just saying. 71 ain't as big as I used to. I ain't as good as I once was.
Oh,
But
I
I'm
can
as
see it.
good once.
As I ever was.
That's what
There
the
you go.
songs. Yeah,
And you're sticking
you know,
to it.
the one that you know, the first one. I'm like any young teenager growing up in New Orleans, Louisiana, and you know, back in the day in the late '60s, Bourbon Street was. You know, if you go on Bourbon Street right now, one in bars down there, they got this window, and out of this window, every once in a while, will come this fake lady on a swing, and it's a mannequin up on a swing, and she comes out and goes back in. You know, there's a little curtain right there. When I was a young boy, that wasn't a mannequin, and she was coming out that window every few seconds. So if you're a young man of interesting, anyway, it was a different tale. Anyway, my first tattoo was just my name, Johnny, actually, and the next one was this girl I met, Jody, and love of my life. So I went and had and Jody put right underneath Johnny. So that worked out good. Look at here, baby. I got to look at the name. Oh, look, it's not there anymore. Now there's a great big Black Panther right there to cover up her name. So anyway,
What does your shirt say, John? Some people
it
say it's too small
says,
to read.
I am a firm believer in let me see. Let me see. I'm a firm believer in the American people. If given the facts, they can be relied on to make the right decision. The point is to give them the facts and beer. Yeah, I might have missed a word in there, but that's what it says. Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
That the American people can be relied upon in any situation. And baby, we're in a situation. Any
Yeah, we are.
situation can be relied on by the American people. And that is what we have put our trust in this government all these 247 years. What is it? I don't know.
245, I do believe.
245 years. That has held firm. Guess what? Maybe not some more. Are you shitting me?
Well, ever since the beginning of it, the Republicans have been trying to destroy it.
Yeah. Because the Republicans, as far as I can tell, instead of relying on Abraham Lincoln's, which I remind you was a Republican, who said that the American people can be relied upon if given the facts. Now the Republican mantra is, if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit.
Yep.
And they have become masters at baffling people with bullshit. Because that's all you've seen our Congress do for the last 2 years.
I don't know if they're masters
bullshit.
at it. They're just bullshit dancers. I mean, that's all I see flying around is bullshit. I wouldn't exactly call that a master.
It's a circus show every day. Jumping off jacking off Jones. I'm gonna get those. We're gonna investigate all them. That over there. It's a bunch of bullshit charade put on. For who? For who? It's not you and me. Because I assume if you're in here, you're intelligent to look past that kind of bullshit.
No, John, you don't fit their demographic.
No, I don't.
They like the
No.
uneducated kind.
Yeah. Well,
That's why they like uneducated.
They have educated people. But it tends to me to think that, well, those are the ones that just want to take advantage of somebody else and don't think we don't have that group of people in our society. We do. Some of them are called lawyers, but not all of them. You know, and not all lawyers are evil, I'm insinuating. The ones that would support Trump right this way, go to work for them, yeah. That, the law is what they try to bend it to. We don't need that on our Supreme Court, but it damn sure looks like that's what we got. Daniel Hackelman came back in with another $2 and said, keep digging, John. We love you. Daniel, mucho gracias, buddy. I love you back. Thank you for that. It's our job, baby, as citizens, isn't it? 245 years. Everybody else did their shit. We can't be the one to drop the ball and go, oh, well, we don't give a fuck. No. We have to give a fuck.
That's what they're counting on, though. They're counting
on
it's just worn out, so we will give up.
Oh, Sandy.
It's just amazing that, this country has gone through 44 presidents up until the point that the 45th needed immunity. Now, what does that tell you?
That's the line I can't, because that's his argument now. His argument is that a president needs complete immunity, or he can't act as president. You just won't have a president. That's what he said.
Then why is he? How about we do this? I got a compromise. How about we do this? We don't give the president immunity, and he don't run for office.
That's a deal. I'll give him a better deal. How about you take your little crawly ass back to Mar-a-Lago? We never see you again, and as long as we never see you again, we won't throw your ass in jail. So just go away. Go away. Shut your filthy, disgusting, draft-dodging, coward, lying-ass mouth. Because that's what he is.
You, sir, have a bunch of super chats coming your way, according to my cracked crystal ball.
I'm going to get me one of them freaking balls. I ain't got no balls. Hey, that's not a good thing to say. All right. Biggins, baby. They don't tell me shit no more. Kay Fitzgerald came in with a $2 donation and said, BDF and John, I baffled in my younger. That's it. I baffled in my younger. I did everything in my younger days. I still could. Maybe. Tomorrow. It's coming. And Michael K.Y. Johnson came in with a $5 donation. He said, I'm working on a KCMO Blue Dot family meeting here in the weekend of June 7th. Vote blue, fuck Trump, fuck Abbott, and fuck the GOP. Now, that interpret means that KY is trying to put a family meeting together.
Yes,
a Blue Dot hookup in the weekend
right in the middle
of
of
June.
The country. So anybody
right
in
the
that
middle
area
of the country
need to get on over there and go
Damn.
visit. I hear the guy
I got to
on
see
a
if I
good
can go.
barbecue. I hear
I'd
he
love to
puts
be
on a
there.
good barbecue.
I hear they do.
I-
And I hear they got good
I'm
music.
in the barbecue.
I think they're into jazz too. I happen to
Yes,
be I'm not a
We're in
connoisseur,
the middle of the
but
country,
I'm a,
Kansas.
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Going to
I
Kansas
drove through there
City.
one time, right under them arches, because I got lost hauling a fifth wheel trailer.
My cracked blue crystal ball is telling me there's more good
Peter,
times
are you
headed your
shitting
way.
me? Came in with a $50 donation. Peter, thank you very much. I appreciate this, the help this Blue Dot family has given mushy shit. Don't John can't go there. John is an emotional guy, and it's best John just stays with mushy
and
shit.
better equipment.
That's
And
right,
better equipment.
and better equipment, because evidently it's.
And
I don't
Michael
know why.
KY says, we have great blues, jazz, and barbecue.
Blues, jazz, and
All right,
barbecue.
there you
Blues.
go.
That's what I was thinking of.
There
You
you
know,
go.
yeah, Kansas City blues. Are you shitting me? Didn't they write us? See there, I'm ready to smack you with a hammer, because right over here I just went to check, and we are streaming to indeed YouTube under the title of well, for Facebook it still says sending data. Now that bothers me.
Yeah,
because
there's
Well,
something.
don't let it bother you, John.
there
It's
is something
just a
going
watch
on.
for today.
Yeah,
It's just
we,
a watch for the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it would be outstanding just to crank up this. You know, it's been a great show. A lot of participation, and I appreciate it tremendously. You know what would just top this shit off?
What would top it off?
Are you shitting me? Mitch Goldstein's in the room.
Yes, he is.
A cheesecake?
How's
Top it off,
everybody
Mitch.
doing?
I'm
Cheesecake.
doing just fine, brother. How are you?
You know, all things considered, I'm doing okay. Just
Good.
wanted to say hi to all the blue dots out there.
Hey,
We
Mitch.
love you. Hey, what's up, Bernadette? I can tell you, man, I have a feeling we're going to kick some ass this November.
I
I
do
do
too.
too. And I'm in the mood
I
to.
think it's going to.
I'm in the mood
I
to.
think it's. I think the U.S. media, the legacy media, they're doing everything they can to make this look like it's some sort of horse race.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think
It's
so.
not.
It's just a matter of, your
They're just
personal
going for
opinion.
ratings. Come on, that's what they do.
Yes,
No.
that's what they have
I-
to do.
I've been teaching, so when I'm teaching, I don't have access to the internets like everybody else does. So what did I miss today?
Nothing. Nothing going on really in the news.
Nothing much. Just some court shit.
Yeah, just some
Yeah.
Supreme
A
Court crap
little bit of
going
court
on.
shit, yeah.
This whole time, guys.
No.
Some
Yeah, that was the
illegitimate
main-
court stuff.
My main focus was the Supreme Court today with their bullshit on does he have complete immunity over everything ever. And the court is entertaining throwing it back down to the lower court again because now I guess we're going to discuss the intent. Well, what was his intent when he said that? We need to know his intent before we could rule
His
on what.
intent was to overthrow the government and
It's,
stay in power.
It's
Hello.
a bullshit reason to throw it back down and give him more time. It's an illegitimate court.
We are living in a time where our Supreme Court, our one of our legitimate, allegedly legitimate branches of government,
Allegedly.
and Congress, when it's in control of the MAGA morons, is dysfunctional. Although, let me tell you what.
I'm glad you
talk
put it
shit
like that,
about Joe
Mitch.
Biden. You want to talk shit about Joe Biden? Go ahead, talk shit about Joe Biden. I
Oh.
want to know who got that aid money to Ukraine.
Hey, I know
Thank
who did.
you.
Joe Biden.
Thank you.
Tell me if you know.
Thank you.
So
Joe
say what
Biden, you
want,
go
but,
look. Joe
I'm-
Biden has been kicking ass, taking names this whole
Yeah.
time that we've been discussing Trump's ass.
And you know what? You know what, Mitch? He had it going on shortly at hours after he signed it. And
Correct.
he signed that bill. He had it getting its way on over there. Bravo, Joe Biden.
Yeah, and I'll
Because
tell you, I
he's
was
the
very,
one
very skeptical.
that worked that deal. He's the one that sent the intelligence agency in there to change that little mind of Mike, MAGA Mike. He's
MAGA
the
Mike
one
was
that
put up
did
against
that.
the wall. Let's face it.
I
Mike
don't
was
know,
given
man.
a
He's
decision
really
on what he's going to do.
He really started. He really got something happened. I wish I could be a fly on the wall for that conversation. What do you
Yeah.
think, John?
Yeah, something had to go on. Well, because he's seeing the handwriting on the wall. if he goes along with the radicals, what is history going to reflect? And I think that's what hit him. It's not going to look good.
Of the radicals,
He'd be voted.
The most radical of the radicals, that idiot Marjorie
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She's going to sandbag him no matter what. And all they have to do is get that vote up. All they need is 4 Republican votes, and they'll vacate the chair, because the Democrats will vote lock, stock, and barrel for it.
You bet.
An interesting dilemma.
Seems it's all in Democrats' hands. If Marjorie Taylor throws it out there, it's out of Republicans' hands at that point.
This was the least productive Congress in history.
You know what? She was on her little rant saying that the MAGA is so fucking pissed off that they might not come out to vote. Awesome.
Hey, go vote for Nikki Haley. Right in, Nikki Haley. I heard she's doing good.
Vote at all, okay? Let me stay home. Okay.
Let me catch up real quick with the donations. I appreciate it. Y'all been so kind. Joseph Martinez came in with a $10 donation and said, the Republican Party changed in 1949 when Humphreys, a senator from Minnesota, gave a civil rights speech. This is not your grandpa's Republican Party. Vote Democrat. It is indeed. I remind you, Abe Lincoln was a Republican. Tony D came in again with another $2 and said, keep it real, Pops. Thank you. You're welcome there, sonny boy. Tony, thank you very much. And Mitch Goldstein, bless your heart, came in with $5 and said, we love you, John Bertavo. I love you back, brother. You the man. No, you the man. We can go back and forth on that. As a matter of fact, you came up in my conversation again just day before
we have
yesterday.
A request from the YouTube fan club.
What?
They're asking for a request. At the end of the show, can you play the Shut the Fuck Up song?
Oh, let me get this. I want to thank Mark. Mark, the Blue Dot Greeter, came in with a $2 donation, said we need it. Oh, there it is. One more thing and it would have known. We need a song, John. You know which one. Yes, I do. It's the same song that plays in my head every time I see Donnie come out there and start doing the accordion thing. It's this song.
Hands?
Yeah, accordion hands. Problem is, I always want to get up and dance to this. I do.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. 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 Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I love it. Now here I'm going to give you a little piece of John Bertavo's life. That music, and I love this song. That music, and mind you, in my younger days, leading up to not that long ago, if John did one thing more than run his mouth, is I could dance, baby. I could dance. And that music, a good swing. I've had Marsha out on the dance floor and swung her sideways behind me, upside down, and between my legs and every which way you thought. Just what you see they do in the 1950s. That's John's party. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my party is seeing Nikki Haley get 4 million votes in the Republican primaries, 20% of the vote. 1/5 of Republicans who were registered and bothered to go vote or pre-voted voted against Donald Trump purposely.
What kind of message do you think that sends? What kind of message?
Haley ain't a whole hell of a lot better than
it says the message, I don't want to vote for Trump. I'm a Republican and I don't want to vote for Trump. That's the message.
There's your conservatives. You want to be conservative? I'm fine with that. I used to have conservative neighbors. Used to. Now I have something else. And that's exactly what I say when I say that Donald Trump wants to move us from a democracy to something else. I don't want something else. Or I have already seen something else. And it's not good, baby. It's not good. Hi, Ardessa.
Hi.
How are you doing this evening, darling?
I was
All right, I'm heading out. Talk to you later, John.
Mitch, thank you for okay. Thank you, Mitch, for coming in. I'm sorry, Ardessa. I walked on you.
That's okay.
How are you doing?
I had a little bit of a bad day. I got some bladder issues going on, but they're getting taken care of, so not to worry.
Well, good. We're glad of that, but it's an irritating problem.
I haven't had in a while.
Well, just lay
I've
off
been
the
giving you
liquids a
guys
little
all
bit
this
there.
bad news about my life and health and all that.
That's,
Well, I got something that's shining a light on hope. My husband called me tonight from Dove South to say that they told him that I'm coming to be with him and spend my nursing time with him. I will be in the same building as my husband for a change.
Right
in the
on.
same nursing facility?
Yep.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Finally, something actually.
That is
going
good
in the right
news.
direction.
That is
I
good
hate
news,
that I
Donna.
have to give you bad news all the time, but this is good, so I love it.
At a certain point, you need that kind of care in your life, and you want to be around your loved ones. Sure.
Yep.
That would be the hardest part. Oh boy, howdy.
I'm not ambulatory.
Yeah, that would be the hardest part is when you
Yep.
my wife and I have been together for. We just
Yeah, we can
celebrated
wait.
our 48th anniversary. That's all I. She's
We're
all I
in
know.
36. Yeah. He's everything to me too. So
Yeah,
I know
it
how
goes.
it is.
Yeah, it goes to the heart of who you are. She's my political advisor. We joked. We joked that way because on the first night that we ever had a motel room, first night we ever got a motel room. All right.
Yeah.
Got comfortable. Anyway, and spent the night together was the night of the debate between. Lord, I'm getting old. I want to say Reagan and Carter.
Yeah.
I believe it was. And as I always say, no, it's not the only thing we did. Later on while you're smoking that cigarette, what's on TV? That's how far back we go as far as our politics go. We've always been involved. My wife is very shy. And yeah, let's go some.
John, not to interrupt, but it is time to run the credits.
Is it? Credits?
Yes, it is.
Credits, you say.
Yes.
I have a button for that. You know where it is? Right
I
there.
don't.
I have it.
I have one more. I've got another question.
Go ahead.
Has anybody heard about the Republican? They're wanting to infiltrate the polling centers so that they can count
Yes.
our ballots.
This is what
I'm sorry.
Lara Trump was
That's right,
talking
Laura
about when
Loomer.
she was on Newsmax the other night. She was talking about sending Republicans in to count ballots so they know how many ballots are going out and how many are coming back in, which I don't think the Republican Party can go in to polling stations. And this is when she said, "Oh, we have, we have people set up to go into the 81 states." This woman's fucking retarded.
81
I'm sorry,
states.
but she is. Yes, 81 states.
81 states.
Okay. And
give
they're
or take.
going to put Republicans in all the polling places to count ballots. And they're going to make sure that the election is not stolen this time around.
And guess what?
Do you know if they can do that?
No,
They will
can't.
push it to the legal
They
limit.
can't.
Because that's what
Okay.
Carrie Lake was doing the other day. She's calling them out, remember? Go to the polls, strap on your Glock. That was her quote.
Understandable, John, but they're not going to allow Republicans just to go into polling places and put their hands on ballots.
No.
No.
What they're going to do,
No
though,
more
is
than
go
they
into
would
the
allow
parking lot and try to
Democrats.
intimidate as many
polling
people as they
places-
can.
Polling places are run by the states
That's
and
right.
the local election
And are supposed to be
offices there in the
supposed to be
counties.
bipartisan. They're
they're
not.
supposed to be bipartisan.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why you can't wear anything
No political bullshit.
into
Yep.
right.
Into a polling place. And if you work in
Into
the
a
polling
polling
place,
place.
you can't wear the button that says who I voted for. Bullshit. Get out. Yeah. That's the way our laws are built now. Other people are trying to bend those laws. That's the problem with them trying. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to send as many people to the polls as poll watchers, hang around the parking lot, see who's going in, stare at you and all this bullshit. Yeah, to be intimidating. Just at the far distance, they'll have their all political signs, go Trump and all this bullshit. And you'll probably see in some states, Arizona probably be one of them, Texas might be another. Where yeah, strap on your Glock. What's different about that? You know, what is that? Tuesday,
Oh,
Thursday?
Arkansas too.
Yeah, yeah. There's people that live with them on their hip. Some people wear them for a specific reason. You know, I know people wear them just because me. They love me so much, don't you, Tommy? Anyway.
But if they can't count, if they say 81
Antagonizing.
states, they can't count. They
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
be
a
allowed to
problem.
count anything.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
It's
I
serious
mean,
As
problem.
John don't
this
back
is
down
what
from
happened
shit.
with Arizona. You remember what were they called? The
What boy?
ninja, the cyber ninjas. The cyber
Cyber
ninjas.
ninjas?
Oh,
I
right.
need me some of them cyber. I don't know. That's what I'm worried about with my I ain't got on Facebook. Cyber ninjas. Hey, before we go anywhere, I got to thank Jimbo who came in with a $5 donation through Super
Yes, you
Chat.
do.
Jimbo, thank you very much, brother. You know, we meet 3 times a week in this family. We almost met more because there's days that I don't do a rant and all of a sudden I just feel like going in there and turning on the camera and turning them, let's bring everybody because I'm pissed off and I want to.
Yep.
Yeah. My life shifts around a lot right now. A lot of us, just like our, just like
It
our.
helps, John, if you stay on schedule. Some of us have things to do too.
No, we're a stay our schedule. We do Sunday, we do Tuesday, we do Thursday.
And Thursdays.
Live.
Yes, exactly.
Anything more than
I
that, boy,
never
how's
do
shit.
Wednesdays or Fridays, John. Don't even ask.
Don't even ask.
Don't even ask.
Poker night, huh?
Mhm.
Yes.
I gotta smoke my cigars.
Got to go out to the
make
strip
some
club
money
that night. What's up?
one day a week, right?
Right?
It helps to be somebody else one day a week. I want to. Anyway, yeah. Well, just like Ardessa, a lot of us are living with life, and life is going to throw a lot of shit at you. So, do I ask you to consume your life with what's going on in the news and the politics? No, because you got shit to take care of. But just by the mere fact that you're here, baby, it tells me in the underlying way of life, we still give a shit, and we still have a voice in this crap. As a matter of fact, we need to make our voice louder. Because
Yes, we do. A whole lot louder.
A whole lot louder. Because a lot of us are old enough to know better.
Yeah.
So we got to shake our finger a little bit every once in a while and go, hey, stop doing that shit. Anyway, I love you all for being here, for being a part of this is what I'm saying. This family has grown. I can't believe how much it has grown and how fast it has lately. We are coming up 7 months from an election that is the most important election of our lifetimes, and maybe even the lifetime of our democracy. Well, except for that Civil War thing, and I swear, why did it look like it got darker all of a sudden? Squirrel, the light changed,
Yes.
so John Wayne's magically went, what? It's an old house, baby. I got to worry about shit like that. Anyway, where was I? Your participation in this democracy is basically the only thing on the line here. Either we participate or we watch it go down the toilet. It's a simple choice, I think. But we need to be involved. Anyway. Yeah, what's that, Ardessa?
Doesn't appeal to me to go down the toilet.
Nope, not me either, baby. If I do, I'm fighting the current all the way. You know, that's the only thing I know. You know, I waited until I got old to say anything. You know, 7.5 years been opening my mouth.
Hey,
I'm proud of every
you're running
damn
your
word.
mouth. You're not too old, you know.
Oh shit, no, I ain't nowhere near done.
Vote.
Are you shitting me?
Yep.
There's
Not too
people in
old,
front of me
so
blazing
deal
a
with that
trail.
shit.
You know, JC the hippie up there. He's what, 76? He ain't dead. So he's still hacking. We all stay in this fight as long as we can, but we all have to live life, is what I'm saying. I apologize for missing my rants a couple days there because life does get in the way occasionally. But I'm never not in this fight. And every day that I'm in this fight. And so I encourage you to be involved. Easily to search how to sign a online petition, or easy to call your congressman or write to him. You will get a response, baby. You will, and as long as you keep it respectable and don't say what you really want to say sometimes. But anyway, I just want.
If you didn't take care of business.
We got to take care of business. Adam Hewitt, a.k.a. Chong, came in with a $2 donation and said, keep smiling and eat your blueberries. Love Dots. Anyway, yes, he pushes blueberries. I love blueberries in my cereal. Love
Blueberries are good for you.
They are. They're high in
Muffins.
antioxidants. That's right. I do my
Muffins
homework.
and
That's right.
pancakes.
John knows that shit. Anyway, Ardessa,
Yes.
please take care of yourself, darling. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah. We'll
Thank you.
see you on the next show, baby. Come back.
I appreciate you being here for me.
You bet. We're always here. We lean on each other, baby. Believe me, I'm leaning just as much as you are, baby. We
Okay.
are. We lean on each other on this shit. See there, Nancy Wright loves blueberries. Anyway, Ardessa, thank you very much. The other blue dot. Oh, you're muted up, bub. Well, we want to thank him for coming in and using his voice. Anytime you're up, come in and yell, buddy. We're always here to listen up. Anyway, the other blue dot, thank you very much. And Sisyphus.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming in, using your voice. You always bring something good to the table. I appreciate that.
Well, I just appreciate this group. In a situation like yourself, it is nice to have a community that you can lean on.
It is. It is. And I'm not going to lie to anybody. It's pretty stressful in my life right now. And no, I live out in the country. I don't have any neighbors that like my ass anyway. So, yeah, this chat right here, that's my family, baby. That's my leaning post. So for y'all that think you're coming in here to lean on us, no, baby, we're leaning right back. And isn't that what family is? Isn't that what family is supposed to be? Anyway, Sisyphus, thank you for being a part of this family.
Thank you.
Indeed. And Miss Chick.
Yes, John.
Thank you so much for everything you do.
Well, you're welcome, John.
And you do a lot.
Uh-huh.
You got anybody you want to call out tonight?
Yep. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Democratic presidential primary on Sunday.
On Sunday, baby.
28th. Yeah, I don't know. They're voting on Sunday.
Outstanding.
And Indiana, you're coming up on Tuesday the 7th, followed by Maryland, Nebraska, and West Virginia on Tuesday the 14th. And remember, it's not just presidential. You got governors and senators and House and all sorts of stuff. So check your ballot ahead of time. See who's on it. Pick your best candidate.
Indeed. That's how you do it, baby. Stay involved in all of it because we need the
Vote
House.
like
We
you
need
have
the
your
Senate.
guns on it, John.
We need a
Those are the
governor.
ones that support the president.
That's right. That's right.
And why is that, Mr. Swift?
Because it does.
Because it does. Our lives and our future, our kids'
Our
lives,
grandchildren's lives depend on it.
everything is on the line.
Great grandchildren.
That's how important this election is. There's a fork in the road up ahead, baby. We need to pick the right path is what we need to do. Anyway, Miss Chick, anybody share this shit?
I didn't find sharers, I found likers.
I like likers.
You like likers?
I like likers. I'm a liker.
Oh, we got some likers.
Who
Carolyn, let's see if Carolyn Harris Morris from Illinois, Tommy Guy, and I think it's Cuda, Cude, Cuda, maybe. Yeah, from Texas.
Outstanding.
Helga Summeroff originally from Michigan. I'm not really sure where she is currently. She's retired. She could be anywhere.
She could be anywhere. She could be roaming. But wherever she is right now, we appreciate the shit out of that.
Maureen Priest Rigney from Connecticut, Lynn Shepperson from Tennessee, and Michael Santiago from Florida. All
I love the diversity of where we live. You know that? We got blue dots in every state, damn near every country around the globe.
We do.
We do indeed. And Denmark was in the room tonight. Australia is in the room a lot.
Canada's in the room a lot.
Canada's in the room a lot. You know, our neighbors around the world are just as much attuned and have a stake in this game in our political future here. because our political future is going to impact their political future, their world. So we need to make sure we help the world. That's all there is to it, baby. So whether you're talking environmentally or politically, save this planet, baby. Let's do that. Anyway, Miss Chick, thank you very much for everything you do.
You're welcome, John.
All right. And Bernie.
Hey, John.
Thank you, baby, for coming in. I appreciate
You're
you
welcome.
so much.
I tell you what,
Huh.
by what's today? Today is, I don't know what day it is.
Well, don't put
Is it
numbers on
Thursday?
it.
Is
Shit.
it Friday? Is it Saturday?
I know it's a
Thursday.
Thursday.
By Sunday, I should have together again, because I'm sure I have it on a post-it note somewhere, the information to write to the illegitimate Supreme Court, and we're going to get that postcard campaign going on again, and we're going to flood them with postcards that
There
say,
you go.
"Hey, John Roberts, your court is illegitimate."
Can we
Flood
just say
us with
sucks?
postcards.
Can we just say sucks? I don't want to say sucks. I mean, I know I can't. But in my heart,
No, we'll be
as
polite
we do
and
that.
we'll call
yeah,
them
you got to be polite.
illegitimate because
Yes.
they are illegitimate.
You are acting in an
And-
illegitimate way.
Yes. Yes.
That's
so
the
I will
message
get
they-
the address together.
They
I
they
will
are
find
acting
out
in
how
a
much it is
biased
to buy
manner.
Pre-stamped postcards from the post office. A whole pack of 10
Yeah,
dollars.
that's
Oh.
true.
And
That's
less
true.
than $10. And you could just fill them out
Flip
all
them
the
things
same
out
way
like popcorn.
and just drop them in
That's
the mail.
an easy way to do 2 for Blue. That's an easy way.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we're going to get that postcard campaign going on again, and we're going to flood the Supreme Court and tell John Roberts he's running an illegitimate court.
There you go.
Okay.
And,
There
and
we go.
before you
I
and
like
before we
that
go,
plan.
I'm right there.
I want to
with you.
thank Jake Sellers, who just came in with another $10 donation and said, "Keep singing that blue tune. We are going to make it out of this shit." And that is a damn good promise because, you know
Well,
why? Because we got help.
According
We got
to my
you.
crystal ball, you have at least one more super chat coming up.
See, there's things that I want to ponder in the universe when I look at the stars at night and how we got here and all this, and then somewhere along the line,
Hey,
my mind's
are
gonna
you
go,
pondering whether
how come
or
she
not
got
you
a-
got any mail?
how come
in
she
your
got a
post
ball and I
office?
didn't get a ball? Look, there it is, Kay Allen. Kay, thank you very much, Kay Allen. Came in with a $20 donations, and Kay,
There you go.
let me tell you, Benita could toss stars at Kay. Kay lives in the heart of the belly, baby. She lives
Yeah,
there. You want to see it?
absolutely.
You want to see Kay in action? You can see her pictures of her at lots of protests, baby. She walks
Right
the walk.
on.
Indeed,
Right on.
yes,
Right
Kay.
on.
Yeah, I fell in love with her legs. I ain't ashamed to say it. She knows it.
Okay. All
Best
right.
picture I seen of her. Are you shitting me? Who the hell is that anyway?
All right, John. Let's wrap
All right,
this
Yeah,
up
John.
oh
before
yeah,
you
that's
get
right.
in
We're
trouble.
wrapping this shit up.
Hose him down.
I ain't dead. Anyway, Kay is a fantastic person. She is very active, and she's been in this fight for a long time. And I appreciate every time there's certain names that pop up there that baby, they've been there from the beginning. And I so appreciate the longevity of that. Anyway, I love you, Kay. Anyway, take care of yourself. Thank you all for being here. Again, this fight we got 7 months left, baby, so we need to kick ass, take names, and do whatever we have to do. We need the House, we need the Senate, and we need the White
And
House.
don't lose the faith.
Don't
Nope.
lose faith, baby. As a matter of fact, pump them pom-poms. Push your chest out a little bit more, because deep in your heart, I guarantee, if you feel like me, yeah, you can see his world crumbling apart. Do they have a lot of supporters? Yeah, they make a lot of noise to get on TV. You see them all the time. Look at this
Hey,
world.
John.
Oh, look at these guys. No, that's going to go away, baby. It ain't
Play
there.
the Shut the Fuck Up song.
Oh, yeah. There you
Going
go.
off the air.
Just tell him. Just tell him.
Good
Shut
night.
the fuck. Nobody asked him shit.
night, John.
Comes out like this. Good night, everybody. I love you for being here. Y'all say good night. Good night, everybody.